I think we'll start from right here. Opening up the heart, opening up the breath, and opening up and emptying out your mind. Don't need to think about the movements, just need to let them flow out of you. But as we say, let the breath do the work for you. When you breathe in, your body will naturally rise. And when you breathe out, it will naturally relax and fall. Just like the wings of a bird, inhale and float open. Exhale and gather them to your body. This time, as you float your arms up, open up the palms and gather the energy from all around you right into the center, and then press it down into the earth. We call this movement sinking the chi, because we're gathering the chi from all around, bringing it right in through the heart chakra, down through the body and into the earth below. One more time. Breathe in, gather into the center, and breathe out, sinking the chi. Nice. Now let's go ahead and step right on out to the side, and in front, the hands float up for opening the door. Elbows heavy, palms heavy, hips heavy, everything just sinks on down, but just a little bit. We're not going very deep. We're not trying to squat down. Just drop your center of gravity a little bit. And once again, let the breath do the work for you. Just breathe in and you'll naturally float up. Breathe out and nice and easy float down. Perfect. All right, now float on up and round your arms out like you're hugging a big tree. Inhale and open. And take this hand on top and hold a big round ball right here in front of your chest. Good. Inhale and open. The other hand on top, again, a big round ball and a little drop, a little sink down. Perfect. This big round ball we like to call the moon. So we say we're capturing and holding or embracing the moon. One more time. Embrace the moon. Perfect. Then inhale and open, and let the fingertips float back together. The hands will pull right into the center, and we're going to step right into the corner. You step into your corner and push. Nice and easy. Just getting the rhythm going, getting the breath happening. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Perfect. One more time. And then we're going to bring it back on in so we can do the other corner. Here we go. Step on in, hands into the heart, and step on out to your other corner. And once again, drift on out. Gentle push. Breathe in. Breath can be big, you know, like a sigh. Ah. Good. One more time. Perfect. Now this time, as you float on back, open up the palms, and coming forward, the two hands cross at the wrists. Now open them, turn, and stir all the way around, coming back into center, shift forward and cross again. We actually call it crossing the points. And the points that we're talking about are two big acupuncture points right at your wrists. We call it the Neguan point. It's a place to awaken and stimulate the flow of qi in your body. One more time, cross the points. Stir all the way around. Nice. And let's bring it back on in so we can do the other corner again. Hands into the heart. Step on in. Step on out. Push 2 times. Push. Withdraw. Coming back, open up the palms. And shifting forward, cross at the wrists. Open and stir. Crossing the points to wake up the chi, stirring the body to stimulate the flow and circulation. Your hands should start to tingle after a few of these turns. Very nice. One more time. And then we're going to bring it in so we can step back to the other corner. Here we go. But this time, something new. Stepping out in the corner, cross your wrists way up high. And then drop straight down and open up the chest to the ceiling, to the sky, the heavens above. drop, open, all the way around. Now this is not really a back bend. I don't want you to go too far bending back. It's just kind of a sit and open, circle around with what we call the princess on the mountaintop. Beautiful. One more time. All the way around, and then we're going to pull it back on into the center so we can go to the other corner again. Step in, step out to your other corner, and cross down low, and lift straight up. And once again, open, circle. The princess in the valley looks up at the heavens. Once again, don't try to bend back, just open it up and, oh, there's the sky right there. Let's bring it on back in so we can go to the other side again. Hands into the heart, step in, step out, and again, cross down low, lift it, circle all the way around. Breathe in, still breathing because the breath is still doing all the work. Good, one more time. Perfect, let's bring it back on in. We still have one more corner to go to. Step on out and cross up high. Princess on the mountaintop on this side. Drop and open, breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Nice. And then let's bring it back into center where we hug the big tree. Inhale and open. The fingertips come floating back together, hands flatten, drift all the way down. And back to the beginning, sinking the chi. Hands drift into the center, press down into the earth. Now at the bottom here, let's make two loose, soft fists that sort of drag up the front of the body, all the way to your shoulders. Then the palms open and they press out overhead. You look up between the opening between your index fingers and thumbs, and then gather back into soft fists that draw down to your shoulders. Then open up into open palms and press into the earth. And you look down, look between that opening. It's actually called the tiger's mouth. So you look through the tiger's mouth to the ground. Soft fists, draw up, open up the palms, and reach out towards the sky. Gather into those soft fists, pull it all the way down. Look through the tiger's mouth. Soft fists, inhale, long breath in to the shoulders, then exhale and press out overhead. And one last time, inhale, down to the shoulders, down to the chest, exhale, opening, nice. And then the hands are going to float out in front and hug the big tree right there. Inhale and open. Fingertips come floating back together. Now stay with us as we let this big round moon shape rise up overhead, like the moon is now straight up in the night sky. Then tip it over to the side. We actually call this tipping the moon. Like we're draining all the moonlight out on the floor. Still breathing. Breathe out. Good, now breathe in, up and over the top. See, it got too quiet back there, right? Make sure everybody's breathing. It's so easy to forget, but it's the most important part. So breathe out, then breathe in. Let's take it over one more time. Breathe in, breathe out, and let it just fall by itself. The moon drifts away from the top of your head a little bit. And again, breathe out. One last time, breathe in, up and over the top. Tip the moon over. The moon drifts away from the top of your head. It's trying to escape out over the horizon. And then exhale. Breathe in, back to the top. And bring the moon back down again in front of the heart. Inhale and open. Fingertips come floating back together. Hands flatten, drift all the way down. And we get to go back to the beginning, sinking the chi. Ah, nice. In front, the hands drift up. A little higher, all the way up to about head height, and then push over to the side. And slowly wind your way down like you were walking down 1,000 steps down the side of a mountain. And then float up again. Take the elevator to the top. Take the tram. Over to the side. Descending the mountain is what we call this. Take your time. No place necessarily that you have to get to in a rush. All the way to the top. Step off and nice and easy. Float all the way down. Kind of like an autumn leaf falling off the tree, yes? And then one last time, floating back up. Over to the top. All the way down. Perfect. Now stay with us as we take this foot out to the side and let the fingertips just circle around. That autumn leaf has now fallen into a pool of water and it's just circling around in the pool. A little gust of wind comes and the leaf blows up and drifts across the space in front of you. Down into the pool of water. Here goes lifting up again and across and down and then up and over the top. Big gust of wind all the way over, down, up and over the top. Good, and stay with us as we step on in and then step right on out again, and the leaf circles in the pool in the opposite direction. Circling. The wind blows it up a little bit higher, across the heart space and down. And then up and over the top. Good, one more time. And here we go, step on in and step on out again. How wide? Oh, we don't care. As long as you're still smiling. Now stay with us. This time, one hand only comes across the center. Then the other hand catches up and circles around again. One hand only opens, other hand catches up. Across the heart space. And then only one hand opens, catch up, blowing across, like you're wiping your fingers on the wall, and then up and over the top. Catch up. One at a time. Just this hand opens. Catch up and step in. And last time, step out again. Circling around. One hand only opens the space. Then catches up. Circling around. Catches up and across the heart space. One more time across the middle. Now up and over the top. Beautiful. Over the top. One hand only, then bring them both back to the middle here, crossing at the wrists. Lift. Now one hand is going to make the arrow, and the other hand draws the bow as you just settle down a little bit. Perfect. Release that bow. Cross at the wrists and rise. The other hand makes the arrow. Draw the bow. And release. Breathe in. Yep, breathe out. Release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we could try to put all these parts together. Draw the bow, make the arrow, sink on down, and exhale. Nice, one last time. Breathe in, all as one. And then reach down, hug the big tree. Let's bring the feet together a couple of times. Step on in, inhale and open. That was nice, guys, very nicely done. All the way down. And back to the beginning, sinking the chi. Beautiful. Now, stay with us. We're just going to sway side to side here a little bit. Just kind of move our bodies from foot to foot. Like the giant pendulum on a grandfather clock. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. As I tick-tock over to this side, this foot's going to come out and just tap the ground. And then come back in. Tick-tock over to the other foot. This foot just comes out and gently taps the ground in front. Step on back and sway over. The foot comes out and taps the heel down, and this hand floats above the foot. Tick-tock. The heel taps down, hand above the foot. Hand above the foot, and then the other hand floats above the knee. One more time. Tick-tock. The foot comes down on the heel, hand above the foot, other hand above the knee. And we call this play the pipa, a musical instrument in the Chinese orchestra. Kind of like a guitar, right? Play the pipa, or a lute. Or we could just say big circle. Big circle, small circle. Big circle, small circle. Let the breath do the work. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Now stay with us. This hand drops and circles around to catch the moon right on top. Now take this hand away, and the bottom hand takes the moon and tosses it out across the room. Just that easy. Gather in the moon, let it drift off the palm. Adding this hand back in again, toss the moon away, and when one hand goes out, one hand stays behind. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, stay with us. We're going to step back and play the pipa. Big circle, small circle. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice, and then this hand drops and circles around, catching the moon right in front of the heart. Take this bottom hand away and toss away into the corner. Perfect. All right, adding that hand back in again. Again, as one hand extends out, the other hand stays behind. Nice and easy, no rush, not going anywhere. But let's bring it back in and play the pipa. Perfect. Stay with us as we circle this hand around, but this time step in, then step out to your corner and toss the frisbee away, toss the moon out across the room, or as we say traditionally, part the wild horse's mane. Nice, let's bring it back on in, play the pipa. Big circle, small circle. And this hand drops, circles around, catch the moon, step in, step out to your corner, toss away 3 times. That was 1. There's 2. There's 3. Now, stay with me as this bottom hand reaches on forward, and then both hands fall past your hips where they make 2 soft fists and come around pinch, drop and open. Breathe in, breathe out. Perfect. Breathe in, breathe out, and bring it all back in for play the pipa. Step in, big circle, small circle. Breath in, breath out. Circle this hand around to catch the moon. Step on in, step on out 2 times. Park the horse's mane. And reach on forward. Both hands float down, creating loose, soft fists. Circle around, box both ears. One last time. Perfect. And let's bring it back in for play the pipa. Last one. Good, and let's step to the center and hug the big tree. Inhale and open. Fingertips come floating back together. Hands flatten. Drift all the way down. And we'll go back to the beginning, sinking the chi. Ah, very nice. Beautiful. Hands float up in front. Round out to hug the big tree. Then flip over. And then this hand right here just drops and tosses out to the side. Now bring it back on in. And right to us here in front of you, push the palm forward. Excellent. Toss away. Bring it back on in. Push right to us. Excellent. Notice that we're reaching out as we toss away. Come back to the midline and push. Reach on out again. So don't be shy, right? As you reach on out, take it all the way over. Bring it all the way back. Push. We call this movement repulsing the monkey. Now stay with us. Toss that monkey hand away, but this time bring this arm with it and step on in. Now just melt down a little bit. Not too much. Just a tiny little dropping of your center of gravity. Perfect. This hand is going to press down. This one waves on in. Now we put them both together. It's good for your brain, your coordination, perfectly. Now we're going to step right out to the side, and as we step, this hand is pushing. Push, 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 push. Good, let's just reverse direction. Make sure that that push was clear. Push with the palm. Nice, one more time, reverse direction. Push. Perfect. Sit on back, and with its open palm, wipe the slate clean across the sky. Everything's going back over to this side. Step on in, and a little melting down. Perfect. This hand pushes down. Good. This arm folds in. Let's put them both together. Right out to the side. Take it down, take your step, and this hand pushes. Let's reverse direction. The name of this movement actually is brush knee and push. So let's get all those pieces in there together. Reverse, brush the knee, push. Good. Sit on back and wipe the slate clean across the room. Everything goes back over to this side. Step on in, take your time. All together, take it on down. Beautiful. Now this time we're going to step right here into the corner. So step into your corner and push. Reverse direction. Brush knee and push. One more time. Perfect. Bring it on back. Let's go to this side. 2 times down. Right into your corner. Brush the knee. Push. One more time. Reversing direction. Brush that knee. Good, let's do that. Just for good luck here. Excellent, bring it on back. Step, 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 step. Everything goes to this side. And 2 times, everything coordinated together. We're gonna step right out to the side, brush the knee, and push. Now stay with us. This hand will drop, and this hand floats up, and it goes over the top, and the 2 hands circle around, and again, brush knee and push. So they sort of weave together in the pattern of the movement. One more time. Excellent, sit on back, nothing has to stop. Across the room, everything back over to this side. Step on in, 2 times melting a little bit. Step right on out to the side, brush the knee, push, and then this hand drops. This one floats up and over the top. Brush knee and push. Beautiful. One more time. It's a lovely movement. And then sit on back and wipe the slate clean just to the center. Step in and hug the big tree. Inhale and open. Fingertips come, drifting back together, hands flatten, float down all the way. Sink the chin. Once again, the hands float up in front. Round out like you're hugging the big tree. Inhale and open. And then this hand falls and sweeps across the room right over to the corner. And the 2 hands change position. Then drift across the room. And in the new corner, they again float, 1 up, 1 down. Fingertips come, drifting back together, hands flatten, float down all the way. Sink the chin. Once again, the hands float up in front. Round out like you're hugging the big tree. Inhale and open. And then this hand falls and sweeps across the room right over to the corner. And the 2 hands change position. They drift across the room. And in the new corner, they again float, 1 up, 1 down, and across. Waving the hands like clouds across the sky. Light, fluffy clouds. Because we're going to have some other kind of clouds here in a few minutes. Change, drift across, and when we get to this corner, this hand makes a hook. And the other hand floats up and across the heart space, open, open, open. Release the hook and come on down, and change for 2 more clouds. And coming to this corner, this hand makes a hook, open out across the heart, open, open, open. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. We call this the single whip. One more whip. Nice, and release, and come on down. And 2 clouds across the sky. Hook, open, circle. It just never stops. It just keeps on flowing. A never-ending river. Release the hook and come on through. But this time, the 2 hands make loose fists and draw across the body. So here we've got some new clouds. Before we had the soft, fluffy clouds, now we've got the thunder clouds. They pull across and step in, then drop. They open over the top and the rain comes down. Crash. Step on out and push. Breathe in, let's bring it back. Breathe out. One more time. Perfect, now stay with us. Again, 2 soft fists appear right here that pull across the sky with thunder. Step on in. Drop up and over the top, and stepping right out to the side, push. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Nice. Two soft fists that draw across the body. But this time, as you draw the thunderclouds across, the feet slowly work themselves a little closer together, a little bit at a time, until finally you can just come back to the middle and hug the big tree. Inhale and open, and putting this hand on top, catch the moon. But this time, the bottom hand lifts up and open up the heart space. Open, 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 while this foot comes out to tap the ground, like you're testing the water right there. The white crane spreads his wings. Step down and gather. Again, the bottom hand floats up to open up the heart. Open, open, open. Ah, it's always nice to put a little sigh in there. Let's try that. Inhale, open. Here we go. Ah, perfect. One more time. Ah. Now we're going to take this hand down towards the ground, just a little bit there, like you're looking for your lost keys. And then inhale, bring it back on up. Step down, gather and go. The white crane opens his wings. And then we look for the needle at the bottom of the sea. Inhale, come back up. Always looking for that sweet spot, that relaxed moment, right? There. And down to the bottom of the sea. Inhale, float back up. One more time, both sides. Take it down. Breathe it in. Last one. Down, down, down we go. And breathe it in and bring it back up in here. And step down and hug the big tree right there. Inhale and open, and both hands scoop down, crossing at the wrists. Lift up and circle out, around, down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. The hands float up and separate. Float down by your sides. This foot steps together. And that's a nice workout, no matter what age you are. A little bow, it's always nice. Well done.